But yeah, so how does one handle the feeling of constantly preparing but not seeing the reward right now?
Yeah.
That's the season that I'm in.
Okay, so preparation is always about something that's coming. And most people are always looking at what's coming instead of what's now. And so the key, especially for our generation, is that we have to be able to believe and have faith that God's got the future. But we have to have the faith for this moment. And so a lot of times the Bible tells us we don't know the time, the season. We don't know what seed is going to reap the fruit. But we got to keep preparing. And I just know in my life that so many people are never ready when the opportunity presents itself because of lack of preparation. And so I'm just encouraging anybody that's in the season that they feel like, I've been doing it, but like, what's happening? The thing is, how long you been doing it?
Yeah.
For some of us, it took us 15 years to build our attitude, and we want to change in 15 minutes or 15 months. Or we've been preparing to get our stuff out there. We want the world to see it, but God knows what that entails. And he says, so I need to get your character right here. I need you to depend on me. I need to know when you get money, you're not going to stop coming to me. Like, I need to, and so preparation is all about, and this is one thing that I didn't get to go into in the message, but preparation, I'm going to it right now. I'm sweating already. I'm preaching again. The thing you got to know is preparation is all about how long you'll be able to last in the promise. When you prepare, you can last. It's okay. I don't need nothing like that. I'm all right. When you prepare, that means that you'll be able to last in the promise.
Okay.
And most people want to just see the promised land, but they'll never live in it. Like the thing that you got to know is when you prepare, it gets you ready to live in this new season. As you take care of your finances, you'll be able to live in prosperity. As you manage relationships right, you'll be able to have long-lasting, thriving, healthy relationships. And so preparation is the prerequisite for the promise.
Amen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amen.
All right.
Okay.
Sermon number 2.
Sermon number 2. All right. So, you talked about some of your struggles, right?
Yeah.
And you talked about starting, your service was like 400 members, right? No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Your church was 400 members.
Yep.
And then this one viral video that everybody saw. Everybody at Howard University saw.
Oh, wow.
Relationship goals.
Wow. Everybody who saw it, the book's coming in a little bit. So just get ready. Get ready.
Book coming.
Don't tell nobody.
What book?
But can you tell me, it's easy to sometimes say that preparation is what you needed once you're there, right? But for those people that are like, you know what, that hear what you're saying but just don't get it, what do you have to say to that?
Yeah,
What do you respond to that?
You'll get it. You'll get it when what you think you wanted is not what you wanted.
Okay.
Like most people, what ends up happening is they're either going to spend the time preparing now, or they're going to spend the time regretting that they didn't prepare. Those are your only two options. And so when people get in relationships, they be like, man, I should have used my time when I was single.
I'm proud to be single because of you.
This is what I'm saying.
I'm proud to be single.
But at the same time, what are you doing with your singleness? So the thing is, if you're in this season right now, and we'll just use the example of being single, if you're in this season of being single, what are you building? What are you allowing God to work in you that would be more difficult to work in a different place? And that's why I'm just encouraging people, man, whatever season you're in, work that. Be faithful there. Stay planted in it. Double down on it. And allow God to give you instructions of what you're supposed to do. Because you'll either pay now or you'll pay later. And that's what people don't realize. There's a payment for not preparing. Either you're gonna prepare and then be ready when the time comes, or you're gonna be living your life like, man, if I would have just, and if I could have just. I had this experience just not a while ago. Is somebody with a lot of money came up to me and said, hey, we're about to buy this apartment complex, and all you need is this amount of money to be able to get in, and it's gonna triple, double, quadruple. I didn't have the money because I got a closet full of shoes.
Yeah.
So what ended up happening is, instead of a season where I probably should have been preparing, a season where I should have been saving, I was flossing. And so I'm still blessed. God still does great things in my life, but I missed an opportunity because of my preparation. And so what I'm encouraging people is, man, when God gives you opportunities, you want to be ready for everything he has for you. Some people, your husband wouldn't recognize you right now. Like, because you haven't been preparing your attitude, you're an independent woman, INDEPendent. Like, you doing all this other stuff, and oh, I'm not just talking to you. I'm talking to everybody listening. But all I'm telling you is, like, most people, most wives wouldn't be able to recognize their husband because they're waiting for these people to start changing. They're waiting to get the job to then be responsible. They're waiting to get the promotion to be. And God said, man, I bless what you prepared for.